Raider Nation, what's up? It's your boy Chido Linus. Welcome to another episode of Todo Chido. Todo Chido meaning everything's good, everything's all Gucci. Even though we're freaking 1-2, and after this game's weekend, we still gotta feel a certain way. But you know what? I ain't even messing around with the intro video today. I don't have the energy. I don't have the time. We're just gonna get right to it. I'm gonna bring my boys on right now. I'm gonna bring you Chona and Pudge so we can get this thing started.
What's good? What's good, brother?
What up, fellas?
What up, fam? What up? What up?
How we
We're here.
feeling? How we feel, man? Why do we look sad?
We feel 1-2. That's why.
We look like we 1-2, dog.
Oh man, we do look like we're 1-2.
Hey, you know. It was the other thing. The other thing is that everybody's been putting up points on the Broncos, and we didn't.
17, right? We put
We put up 17.
Yeah.
That's it. The points against them is average is 43. We had nothing to do with that.
Hey man, why are you making me feel even worse? That was the only thing
That was the only
thing I was hanging my hat on, dog. Was that?
Well, yeah, because the Commanders put up like 30 something, right?
Yeah, the Commanders put up 30. Yeah. The Dolphins put up 70.
Wow, that's wild.
So you add that up, it's like 40. It's like
Damn.
Like 30.
Fucking Chona took my last bit of pride right there. The only thing I was holding on to is that, hey, we aren't the Broncos, fool.
A win's a win, though.
At this point, that might be like our second win when we play them again.
I mean, a win's a win, but it wasn't even a good one. Like it was.
What do they say? Wins are hard to come by in the NFL, so you got to appreciate them when you get them.
When you get them, yeah.
When you get them, yeah.
It don't matter.
How you feeling, bro?
I mean, Pudge, how you feeling? I mean,
how you feeling, Pudge?
We were at the game, so I mean, you could only imagine how we feel and shit. But
my YouTube time has gone down this week. Have you noticed? You haven't seen me in any of the other live shows, fool. I have.
Yeah, you didn't stop by nothing but Raiders podcast. That's right, dog. You didn't.
I got nothing to say right now, dog. I'm hurting. I need a victory bad, bro. I need it bad right now, fool. I'm feeling for a win.
You know what? I saw a couple. Me too. And I saw some more Raiders, and I think the first words out of his mouth was like, "It's tough being a Raider fan," and he ain't lying, dog. Like I felt that.
Bro, it really is. It really is.
Bro, I was talking to my dad yesterday. It was the first thing I said, bro. It's hard being a fucking Raider fan, dog. It's especially hard when we're losing, because everybody hates us regardless. If we win, if we can start winning, it's more tolerable, dog. But when everybody hates you and then you lose, it's like, fuck, man, come on, dog, give me a break.
Not only that, but then the way you lose, that hurts even more. Like I go back to last year when we blew those leads and losing that way, that sucked. And
we just make every team look good,
bro. We made Buffalo.
We make every quarterback look good. We make every running back look good. Wide receivers.
I'll say this though. This last game, I won't put too much on the defense, more on the freaking supposedly offense that we have, which didn't show up for the fourth fucking quarter. But man,
bro, that game, this past game, it was all on Jimmy G, dog.
It was all on Jimmy. It really was. Yeah,
you can honestly say there was no drop passes. When the passes were on target, they were caught by both receivers.
Right.
Yeah, because they only threw the two.
Okay, I mean, do you have a problem with that? Honestly, that was your problem.
I have Tay on my fantasy football team, so I loved it.
I know we were there. He was like, "Hey, dog, at least I'm gonna get a big game from Tay."
I got a huge game. He had like 40 points.
Jimmy,
okay, you have Devontae Adams, you have Renfro, you got Myers, and then you got Jacoby. I mean. And you're only throwing he was forcing a couple of balls during that game. There was a couple of balls.
You got Josh Jacobs.
You can have Josh Jacobs and Abdullah coming out the backfield as well. Mm-hmm. It's like, like I said, I like the fact because he was on my fantasy football team, but I'd take a spread the ball out a little more and get a dub.
A little?
a lot more. It's like, dude, Renfro's been targeted, twice all year, I think?
Mm-hmm.
Twice.
Like 3 or 4 times, right?
Michael Mayer's been targeted 3 times with 1 catch, and the catch was for a 2-point conversion.
Yeah. We could use that little, what is it, like a little bootleg that Pittsburgh kept doing the whole damn day, and we never stopped it.
Mm-hmm. Remember when that third down play, we were like, "Here comes that bootleg," and
you better be ready for it. No, they played down, they played off, and I was like, okay, well, that's what we get, I guess.
Dude,
let me ask you guys this:
what's up?
Do you think Jimmy G is really that bad, or did he just get butterflies because it was his first home game?
No,
because he looked
man.
like it looked like he threw some nervous throws, man.
I'll tell you this much: I think him getting hit more in Buffalo, even though he didn't get sacked, he got hit more. And then being in his face because he got sacked way more this game. I think it got to him, and he threw the ball sooner than he needed to sometimes, and focused more on one person or where the ball's supposed to be instead of scanning the field. Because I don't know, maybe being there, and the angle me and Shona had, because we sat on one side of the end zone, like you could see dudes getting loose. Oh,
I
right?
saw it the whole game.
And you're like, oh, like why didn't he throw it there? And then you would see like somebody was in his face.
That pocket was wrapped around him the whole time, bro.
Oh, the whole game. The whole game. He was being pressured all night.
Whereas in the Denver game, he seemed more comfortable moving around, like, in the pocket. Whereas
Denver's pass rush didn't get there.
No, this one did.
No, Denver's pressure. Yeah, this did, and it was. I feel like he was obviously pressured more.
Yeah.
So because he was running around the pocket a lot.
He was moving around a lot.
He was scrambling a lot more, which I like that he could scramble. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little like, okay, like, you could scramble a little bit and get rid of the ball, but when you got someone like T.J. Watt after you.
But I'm gonna throw some numbers at Jaro.
Right, T.J. Like T.J. Watt after you.
So y'all think he got happy?
What happened?
What, Pudge?
I said, so y'all think he got happy feet then?
I do, because one of the plays I saw on the replay, TJ came in free, bro. Free. It just drilled Jimmy.
I saw that play too.
Yeah. I wouldn't say happy feet, but
that
I like how he steps up in the pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
that Minka Fitzpatrick hit, if he didn't roll with it, he would have been knocked the fuck out. He rolled with
that shoulder. He turned the shoulder.
He looked like a boxer.
He turned that shoulder.
What is it? Those softball ones when they turn it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he gave him.
Yeah, he turned the shoulder. He did do that. Yeah, but going back to it, his helmet barely hit him. Actually, it was barely a helmet to helmet. If you go back and look.
Well, those dudes behind us were complaining, right? Calling it soft football, that it wasn't a penalty. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I remember time, but it's like, the rules have changed. It is what it is.
The rules have changed nowadays. Like, you can't.
You just got your back in. Yeah. Just don't lead with your head. Then that goes. It's just what the game is now.
Yeah. But check
that was helmet to helmet.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell you guys something. If when we started the damn season, bro, I told you that Jacobs was gonna have 48 carries, 108 yards, and 0 TDs by week 4, what would you think?
I wouldn't have drafted him on my fucking fantasy team.
Facts, bro. Right there.
He's killing me right now.
You know what? But I can see it just because he doesn't have that chemistry with the line. I mean, I wouldn't have guessed that. I wouldn't have guessed that bad.
But that's because he was, bro.
Yeah, because he was with them.
And then this is bad.
Yeah, because they were with them, last year.
He's averaging like 2.8 yards a pop.
2.4 yards, dog. 2.4 yards a pop.
Yeah. And in that last drive, he had two or three 10-yard carries.
And that was when you finally kind of saw him going, yeah.
Yeah, you finally saw him going. So that's not what I'm taking from the game right now.
Right.
Is that I saw him going at the end when it was crunch time and we had to get some points. He had a couple of runs.
Yeah.
Besides that, Jimmy G had a car moment in flinging up that second interception.
And
I looked at it and I was like, man, that's really he just played. He just like, here you go.
Yeah.
And that was always my problem with Carr. I was like, throw it out. Get rid of it. You know what I mean? Don't fling it up there like for someone to, a jump ball. Get rid of it. You know what I mean? He did the same thing. He just flung it out there, and I was like, you didn't have to do that. You still had time. It's like this second or third quarter or whatever.
But Jimmy threw the ball 44 times.
Hey, so to go along with that Jacobs question, how do you feel about those stats? And we're still 1-2. We're not that bad. We could be 0-3.
I think if we would have played somebody else besides Denver, we might be 0-3.
But you know what I'm saying? If we could somehow beat the Chargers this week, we'd be 2-2, and we started off pretty fucking shitty.
Oh, we'll definitely do what we need to do to beat the Chargers. Yeah.
Yeah, we started off. We have started off pretty bad. So that's. I mean, especially the run game. I feel like we need a run game.
Last year
we need a run game.
Last year we didn't get our first win till what? The middle of October?
Was it?
No. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Was it?
We started off.
We started off like 0-4, 0-5, something like that, right?
0-4,
I think 0-4, yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's right. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. That is true.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I was like, I don't know. I mean, I'm hoping the running game can get going, but Chargers are an interdivisional game. That's always a rough one. Period.
Yeah.
Especially in our like quote unquote home away from home, because I don't think we've won there.
We haven't won at SoFi. Nope.
We haven't won at all.
No, we have not won at SoFi.
Not even against the Rams.
Yeah.
We lost.
Oh my God!
We've lost.
You coming in with that extra insult to injury? Yeah.
We've never won at SoFi.
Only preseason.
Maybe preseason, yeah, but we've never actually won SoFi during regular season.
Never regular season. Look it up, dog.
So I'm like nervous because it's like, dude, we always split with them, and we never win at SoFi.
Yeah, we split with them, and yeah.
So I'm like, man, we're
call it the Raider fan in me, but I think we win. Call it the Raider fan in me.
I like the positivity.
Well,
think positive.
What did I say to you, Linus?
What?
All week I'm like, fuck the Raiders. Come Friday.
Oh yeah.
I'm feeling it again. I'm coming back,
Let's
bro.
Man, football wise, I was sad all weekend. We had Notre Dame lose. We had the Raiders lose. I was like, man.
Oh man.
I was just down and out.
That Notre Dame was a tough pill to swallow too, man. You know what? And then after they lost, I'm like, there's no way both our teams can lose, and yeah, they did.
I was like, I was down and out.
Yeah, but now
Notre Dame wasn't.
No, it wasn't as bad. It wasn't bad, but it was still disappointing.
It's just for me. It's just like I hate Ohio State.
Mm-hmm. Hey, though, you still won your parlay though? You still won?
I did. I won a parlay actually.
Won this parlay.
I won a what was it like $5 bet for $250 or something like that?
Yeah, slept through the first half, but he won his parlay.
Oh, yeah, I was fucking tired, dog. Hey, it's funny because like we went out that Friday night. I was like, dude, I'm like we went out in the morning and watched the games. We were watching that. What was it? The Bama game.
The Bama.
We're watching the Bama,
Colorado. Yeah.
Colorado game. But I was like sitting there. I was like, man, I'm gonna if we're gonna go out tonight again, I was like, I'm gonna take a nap. I'm old, dog. I need some rest.
True that.
And I slept for the whole first half. And I was like, what's the score? 0-0. Oh, we're good. We're good.
Hey, did it feel like an Oakland weekend, dog?
A little bit.
Have a great time all weekend, and then the game starts.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it was funny because there was some dude who drove down here from up north. And I was like, damn, that's gonna be a long drive home. Also, gonna be a long ass drive home, bro, if we lose. I used to do those. I told him from Oakland to Cali after a loss. That's a sad drive home, bro.
Mm-hmm. Also was cool. He looked Samoan, but he was like, I look Samoan, but I'm not. I'm Mexican. I was like,
I think his name was Junior, right? Yeah, we just call him also.
And he was like, we were like, also, and he was like, oh, also. And I was like, okay, that works.
Junior and the Oos Nation was cool as hell chilling.
Yeah, that was dope. They're actually that was cool. It's funny because it like we kind of backtracked like to that first weekend when we saw the Raiders against the Saints.
Yeah.
You know, that very first home opener. We were in the Orleans and we were watching on the big screen at the Orleans, trying to steal the buckets. They were free. We didn't know they were free. So we were trying to hide and steal the buckets. And then he's like, "Oh no, y'all can have them." We're like, "Oh, okay, cool."
I'm over here trying to flick.
Yeah, and then like that the night before we had gone out to like the club where they had the thing at, so I was like, it was like same thing. So I was like, oh, this is dope. It was just full of Raider fans. That was dope though. That was cool.
That's true.
Yeah. So, but it was fun. It was fun. It was a long weekend, but it was fun.
Well, we're 3 games in now, right? 3 games in.
Yeah, 3 games
We're
in.
one.
1 and
We're
2.
1-2, right? Based on what you guys have seen so far, what did we learn from our team?
We have yet to play a decent half of football on either side of the ball. Honestly, I can't honestly say, I can't look at any of the games and say we've played a really good half of football. We've had spurts, we've had drives, but we haven't played a full half where we could say, yo, we kicked ass on offense or defense. We've had good drives, but that's about it, bro.
Yeah.
We're very inconsistent. I'm not gonna blame it all on Josh McDaniels play calling. I'm looking at the execution, bro. Our execution is terrible. It's terrible, bro.
That's true. That's true. You still gotta go. They still gotta go out there and deliver.
It honestly
and
looks like
right.
It looks like none of these guys were on the first team for reps or something, bro. It looks like we're playing preseason out there.
Yeah, they definitely that O line for block. It's been just. I was like, man, what is going on? Supposedly that was one of our better stuff, our better strengths. Was, and they don't look strong at all, like at all. And then we can't get to the quarterback.
Nope.
D line cannot get to the quarterback.
Crosby had a sack, right?
I mean, he had a sack. But I mean,
Crosby's getting there, but he's
him
alone.
But he's the only one.
He looks like Khalil Mack when Khalil Mack won Defensive Player of the Year, was a finalist for it. He's a one-man band out there, bro.
Band.
He needs some help, dog. He needs help.
Yeah, he definitely needs some help.
Where's Tyree Wilson, dog?
Oh, we'll get there. What did you learn, Shauna?
I mean, I agree with Pudge on the whole. We haven't played a whole full half period.
Right.
And just I don't know. I have questions about our offense. It looks lost. It looks confused sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
The blocking is horrible. Our run game is horrible. I don't know. Like I'm still like wondering what's going to happen. Is Josh going to get better or not? Is our offensive line going to get better or not? If you give Jimmy G the time to throw, he'll be all right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He's he steps up in the pocket when that pressure comes, but when that pressure gets there as fast as Fitzpatrick or T.J. Watt got there, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, and this week we got Mac and Bosa.
Yeah, and then you got that coming this weekend. So it's like, dude, like,
is Bosa gonna play? He's been injured.
I don't know. We'll see.
I checked the injury report. He was questionable.
Yeah.
Yeah, he wants to get into them, especially against the Raiders. He definitely wants to get up in there. So,
I agree with you guys. The one thing that stands out to me the most, and maybe it's because we've been doing episodes since like preseason, and all the hype was around our offense, right?
Yeah.
Like we'll be all right. Like our offense. The only thing we need to worry about is our defense. Like that's what our main worry. What are we doing for linebackers? Like what's the secondary gonna look like? And through these freaking games, bro, and especially Sunday, like. All that money we spent, all that focus on the offense for what? The defense wasn't our problem on Sunday. It was this damn offense.
Yeah.
It was this damn offense. And then, like how you guys said, not executing, not giving Jimmy time. All of a sudden, forgetting how to run block. I know I was talking to one of my boys yesterday. His name's Terrence. He used to be a running back. He said that a lot of that has to do with JJ missing camp and the timing of his O-line. The timing.
I agree with that. I agree with
that shit.
Like reading, like knowing how your linemen block, and you could see when you rewatch the game, like Mayer doesn't hit the right hole, so JJ's expecting him to be there, and he doesn't. A couple of other linemen, like they cut one way, and JJ thinks they're going another, and then JJ gets met at the line of scrimmage. And to me, the other part that's different is I see a lot more two tight end formations, and I'm wondering what happened to Jacob Johnson. Like that dude used to blow up the hole wide open for JJ, right?
Yeah.
Like, did we abandon that? Did we just keep him? Is he our new special teams hero? Like, what the hell's going on, bro? Like, I don't know.
Likes the power eye, dog.
I don't care how old school you think the power eye is or whatever, but if your team is built on balance and run first, power eye, bro, you got Jacob Johnson back there,
Yeah.
Especially when your tight ends are struggling with the run block.
Yeah, they're definitely struggling with that, and I agree with getting to know your offensive line with Josh Jacobs.
I've been saying it all season, bro.
Wait, one of my comments of the game? Well, yeah, we'll keep holding out, dog. I was at the game. We'll keep holding out.
Did. He was like,
keep holding out.
I've been saying it all year, haven't I, Linus? I've been saying it all year. He needed to be in fucking camp. He's got no timing with his bro.
I'll tell you this, Will.
Yeah.
Yeah, between us two, he's the more like, I'm the more like, yeah, we're gonna win. He's like, fucking Jacob, keep holding out, fool. Keep holding out. I'm over here waving my towel, Chon. I was like, man, motherfucking Jacobs.
you know what? I'm so like, I'm just looking at it, and I'm so like, look bad, And he gets up, and he's like, yeah, and I'm sitting there, like, okay, we got a first down. Let's see what we do next. And I'm like, man, and it's a turnover. And I'm like, fuck. And I was like, shit.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Like, and then the defense isn't bad. The defense is not bad. I think the offense needs to stay on the field longer to get the defense, some time to rest and stuff like that. They're out there all the time. I was gonna say I wasn't on last week, but with that Buffalo game, Buffalo had the ball for 40 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Buffalo beat us up inside, bro.
No, yeah, and they had the ball for 40 minutes. Our offense had the ball only for 20 minutes.
Well, let me add this.
Oh, your defense is gonna get smoked no matter what.
Ooh.
We're hurting on the defensive tackle spot, big time.
Oh, yeah. And that's what I was referring to. Like, you focus so much on the offense, and our biggest need was the defensive tackle. You ignored it the whole offseason.
Yeah, that's true.
We're hurting here, bro. Bilal Nichols played a little bit better this game. He had a couple of plays, like that fourth down stop he had. He had a couple of plays, but for the most part, we get our ass beat inside, bro. Bad.
Oh, dude. And then Pickett had all day to throw, pretty much, and he burned us. And he burned us,
that one play, that one big play up the middle, that was like, ooh, he burned Peters.
Yeah, he burned Peters, and I'm mad Peters didn't get that pick six. I predicted a pick.
Yeah, and then Peters missing that interception was so huge, bro. Like, talk about like momentum. Talk about momentum changers in the stadium. Like that would have changed the momentum in the stadium. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I was mad. I was like, oh man, I predicted a pick. I didn't predict. I said it wasn't going to be a pick six, but I would have been. He was gone.
He was gone.
He gets that he's gone. I think
all on his own. Bro.
I think that changed the game because
he was prime timing it in the end zone if he would have got that, bro. He was high stepping.
He was so mad. But yeah, like I don't know. The crowd's a different thing too.
Yeah.
The crowd's out in the stadium. I don't know.
Yeah,
bro.
I don't know about that one. I have my opinions on that. Maybe we'll talk about
the crowd. Is gonna be hard for us to get back, bro. Just because of where we're at.
It is when they don't give you shit to cheer for.
No, you know what? I think Vegas is just such a big
it is
tourist destination. It's a tourist destination.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yes. It's two birds with one stone. It's like, hey, you know what? I could go watch my team play. Yeah. And I could go to Vegas for a full weekend.
True.
And that's what it is. That's what it is.
That's what the Pittsburgh people did. Yeah.
And that's why in every single game you sit there and you look at it like, man, there's so many colors of the other team.
Yeah.
We sit there and they're playing the autumn winds a Raider.
Yeah.
And whatever, and we're like, all right, cool. And then the Steelers come out, and then you can no longer hear it.
Yeah. Oh, when they walked out, you're right.
Yeah, when they walked out, out during the autumn wind, presentation of the team, and then you can no longer hear the speakers. I was like, that shows you right there how many Pittsburgh Steelers are there. Mm-hmm. And I was fans, and I was just like, man, but I don't know. I kind of thought about it and I go over it. I was like, at this point with the PCL holders, it's not about the money. It's not. It's because you know why I was looking at it the other day, because I was thinking like, man, if you get like say per se the three of us and buy like a PCL and have the rights to be able to buy season tickets and like split it.
Yeah,
I was like, we could do something like that. I was like,
we could.
Like that.
Yeah, the three of us could do something like that.
And I was looking at it, and this fool was selling the PCL. That's just the right to buy tickets. You know what I mean? And it was in the good section, great section.
For $6,000.
It was like 114, 113, 112, or something like that. He was selling it for $96,000. $96,000. I looked at it. I was like, wait.
The PSL 96. Are you sure it wasn't 9,600?
No. And he put it on there. He actually wrote it on there. Says he said I make almost $1,000 to $1,500 per game off of it.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, it's become a business. I wouldn't be surprised that some of those holders aren't even Raider fans.
Oh, they're not.
Or even if they are,
they might just be business. There might just be business owners, bro.
It's
Vegas is such a tourist.
It's just so tourist and so business. And if you really understand it, it makes sense to have it, hold it, buy it, sell it out. If you go Monday night game is $500 for a nosebleed seat.
It's like the Green Bay Lakers.
The Green Bay one just went up to $500. It's Green Bay. Green Bay's 2-1 or whatever they are.
It's like the Lakers, bro. Like the bottom row of the Laker games. They're not real Laker fans down there. They're just people with money, and they're business owners who own that shit, and they can give it to somebody on a tourist trip to LA.
Yeah,
it's a thing to do in LA.
Exactly what it is. And that gets me the feeling that and that gets me the feelings that I feel like I don't think we'll ever have a real true home field advantage.
I don't either. And this narrative that if we start winning, we will. No, because it's not the problem. The product's not the problem, even though people want to say it. And I'll tell you why. You can't tell me that between 2002 and 2016, right? So after the Super Bowl till Carr's great year, that the Oakland Raiders were great. We were shitty as fuck. We didn't know who our quarterback was going to be, right? But yet that stadium was always full. Why?
Yeah, full of Raiders.
Shitty ass team, but we still went, right? Because the prices weren't that much, bro. Yeah. Those were just diehard Raider fans who just wanted to go to the game, go to the tailgate. Like how many times did we go, Joel? 6?
You just want to go for the experience, yep.
And how many times did we win?
Once.
Once. Did that stop us from going any year?
No.
Right? No. It makes a difference. It was like, I was sitting there and I was just look. We had a view where we had the whole stadium like this, and it was just when Pittsburgh, TJ Watt was going like this, and the fan and again it got loud.
And it got loud, yeah.
It got loud. I was like,
that shit would have never happened at the Ode.
Kidding me? And I was like, it's getting louder, and I think I feel like they got just as loud. They weren't louder, but they were just as loud.
The Raiders are gonna hear more of a crowd ovation this week over here in LA than they did.
Oh hell yeah, they are! I already saw a stat that said it was like on Vivid.
It's only 64%.
64%, right? And that ain't even including the homies and the clubs that are gonna hook up the rest of the LA Raider fans with tickets that are gonna show to make that shit like 80-20. Because LA is just different in that sense. But it happens here to the Chargers too. People don't realize that shit. How many other teams come flood up SoFi? When the Niners come, that shit does not right? when they play the Cowboys, I guarantee you, SoFi more Cowboy fans than Spartans.
Oh hell yeah!
It's gonna be $1,000 nosebleed, and they're still gonna buy it.
And that has more to do, I think, with the fans than in Vegas. In Vegas, it's more about because it's such a travel destination. More teams want to come. The casinos are going to offer the incentives to come. I told you
for Vegas
last year. I got offered like to win. Yeah, it is. And it's a show. Exactly what it is. It's a show.
It's entertainment. It's like a show. That's why they give you a good halftime show.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Can you imagine ever having that type of halftime show at the O?
We were excited because we got Ice Cube, and Ice Cube was only there because he's a Raider.
Right.
Yeah, no.
Well,
it's true. You like
Santana,
it's a show.
Because Santana's a Raider fan, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's just crazy. I was sitting there looking at it. I was like, man, that's like we will never have a true home field advantage.
So then, what makes it different? We know the prices are more, right?
Yeah, prices are ridiculous.
We still know though, right? Because as fans, we still want to fucking go. So we do what we need to go.
You know what it's definitely the price,
Yeah.
And the only reason I say that is because I was looking last year. You know how we went to New Orleans last year, and the New Orleans tickets was like $200 or some bullshit like that, or something. And I was looking at New Orleans' schedule, and I was looking at their ticket prices, and every single ticket price was no more than $70 for New Orleans.
Why was it 200?
With the exception of the Raiders,
Yeah.
and I think the Bengals played them, so the it was still less. The Bengal game was less than the Raiders.
Let's see.
And then I was like, okay. And then I looked at the Rams. Yeah, no, they do. They travel. And then I looked at the Rams because we had the Rams last year. The Rams played the Cowboys and the Raiders in SoFi. Right. And the Cowboy was a more expensive ticket than the Raider, but the Raider one was the second one. And I was like, it's still $300. And I was like, it's still $300. And I was like, it's ridiculous. And I was like, it's $300. You're sitting in the 400, 500 sections. It's not even a decent. I don't want to say it's not decent because sometimes.
No, in New Orleans, we were all the way up, bro. We damn near saw Jesus. We were all the way up.
Yeah, we were up there, and it was like, and it was like, and I was just like, and I know the Raiders travel. I know Pittsburgh travels.
Pittsburgh travels.
But everybody's gonna want to travel to Vegas because it's just it's the two birds with one stone is how I see it.
You get to enjoy your weekend, party in Vegas.
Yeah, we've never been to Vegas. Let's go to Vegas, and we can go watch
like
whoever.
You're right. It's like us. When the schedule comes out, we look at the away games, and then we're like, "Hey, dog, where haven't we been that we want to go to?"
and it's to go see somewhere new. So it's the same concept. We want to see somewhere new and stuff like that. But Vegas is like you're gonna have a bunch of Green Bay fans. Like
and it's not just. It's not just the ticket price that's going to make it expensive for us Raider fans. It's the whole weekend experience. That weekend experience is going to cost you about $1,500 to $200 with the room, the game, and just your spending money out there in Vegas. There's a lot to do, bro.
Oh yeah, there's a lot. There's so many shows. Like when we were walking out, there was a guy walking out with his son, and they had I wasn't all eavesdropping, but they were walking, so I could hear them talking. And they were talking about about the game and everything, how fun the game was and whatever. So we're like, man, and the kid goes, yeah, I'm kind of glad we came to Vegas. He was a kid. He couldn't even gamble or drink or anything. You know what I mean? But he was happy to come to Vegas. Yeah, but there's still things to do for him. Yeah, I get that. So I was kind of like, damn.
There's fine dining, there's arcades.
There's everything. All you need in Vegas is a beach, and that's it. You got a beach in Vegas and a liquor store.
That's why our team went up. Money value.
Where'd he go? Oh, he's losing connection. Are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
You just say that's why. What?
That's why our team went up in money value.
Oh,
it was great. It was great financially for us.
Oh yeah,
It hurts the real fans.
Yeah, it hurts the actual fans that want to go watch the game.
Does it hurt the real fans, or does it hurt the fans who don't want to pay that much to see them now?
The real fans.
Both. I say both. I say both because if you have a family, you want to take your family.
You can. That's true.
You have two kids and a wife.
You're right.
And you want to take your kids with you. That's $2,000 right there.
My bad. Respect. Shorty wanted to come this weekend.
Yeah.
And I couldn't bring Shorty. I'm like, bro. Yeah. There's no way I can bring you. Like that's ridiculous. Like
that's $2,000 for a nosebleed seat. At that point,
that would have been like we paid $400. Luckily, and that was for the 400 section. Luckily, I knew somebody who was selling their 200 sections, so we ended up switching them, and we got that one. But that was still $400 a ticket. Imagine if I had to buy two. That's $800 just for me and Shorty.
Yeah, that's just for the ticket. That's not including food. That's not including drinks. That's nothing.
Drinks, the hotel, and even with the hotel, luckily.
Hey, how much is a beer at the new stadium?
Got hooked up. How much is what?
How much is beer at the new stadium?
$15.
It was like $15. Dodger Stadium.
$15 for $15 for a tall can, I think. Or something like that.
Yeah.
That's still pretty up there, bro.
No, yeah, it is.
It is. How much is Pittsburgh? It was a lot cheaper. The food's not bad because they have an area where you can buy everything like less than $5.
Yeah, they do. Yeah, the food's not bad. I've actually, when I went to the Mexico USA game, I bought a pizza and shit like that. I was like, man.
There's like a value menu, whatever they want to call it, bro. It's like $5. Yeah.
Yeah,
you got the dollar minimum
bad.
stadium.
$5.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. By the end of the week,
you get like a pretzel, popcorn, pizza, a hot. Yeah.
By the end of the weekend, I felt like I had to eat the rest of the week off the dollar menu. We don't have those anymore, though.
You got the double cheeseburger, fool?
I was like, damn, dog, can we get the dollar menu back? We don't even have McChickens out here.
I'm trying to.
It's horrible. No,
but do you guys think we'll ever?
All right, but
do you guys think we'll ever get that home field advantage back, or it's just permanently going to be gone?
I don't think we.
I don't even think if we win, I don't think it will because
just because of the destination. It's just because of what it is. It's Vegas.
People want to go to Vegas, right? Yeah.
You know what? They're gonna make money regardless, and that's why I trip out because they're gonna have the basketball team and trying to get the baseball team.
Right.
And I think it's just almost it doesn't matter who's gonna be the team.
Yeah.
Those people who are hardcore basketball don't really like football
are gonna go see the teams play. Yeah.
They will go see let's go to Vegas and go see the team play.
Right.
And it's that's just the effect of it. Like
kind of like
in Oakland, ain't nobody going to Oakland to visit Oakland.
When you went to Oakland, you went there to see the Raiders and the environment and Ricky's and have fun, and that was it. Yeah,
it was literally just Raider concentrated.
Raiders, right. Raiders.
Yeah, Raiders. Yeah. That's it. Like maybe San Francisco.
Maybe a train ride to the wharf, a little bit, and then come back, and that was
get some seafood at the wharf, whatever.
Yeah.
But if you went to Oakland and watched the game, it's because you were a Raider fan and you were going to go watch the Raiders. That's it. It wasn't to go see anything else. Out here, with Vegas out here, you got all the hotels and all the stuff and everything. It's just
and they have events everywhere. They have Raider events. They have local Vegas regular events. You don't have to do that stuff. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They had the whole golf tournament. Remember they did the whole golf tournament thing? They were telling us that we were.
They did a golf tournament. They had the little what is it? The little Woodson whiskey.
Yeah, the little
from like 1 or 2 before the game.
Yeah.
And there was a lot of people that were just hung out outside the stadium. They didn't even go in.
Yeah.
One of the guys we were with said he sells his tickets.
Remember? He was outside the tailgate.
One of the guys we were with was saying like we were talking about the whole crowd and everything. And he was like, I was like, it's just because the fans sell the tickets. And he was like, well, I'm not gonna lie, I sell my tickets too. And I was like, really, bro?
And he's there kicking at the tailgate.
Yeah, he was at the tailgate. He was there for the whole weekend party, the festivities, and everything. But he
sells his tickets
because you make the money off of it. I was like, dude.
Yeah. You end up paying for your weekend experience, Yeah.
That's not a bad. And it might be fun to go watch the game at a bar out there.
Now that
it's not a bad investment. It's not.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe the three of us should look into that next year, dog. We'll think about it.
It's really not. It's really not a bad investment. And just even with the guy who said that was the PCI that was selling it for $96,000.
Yeah.
And he literally, like I said, he broke it down. He's like, you make about anywhere from $1,000 to $1,500 to $1,000 per game. Because it's that 113 section. That's that club where it's like
the club section, right? Yeah.
It has all you can eat, all you can drink, and stuff like that. So you can sell those. Yeah. Wendy's my daughter's husband, that fool hit me up during the week. He said, "You gonna go to the game?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go to the game." So he looked up some tickets and that around that same section. It was like $2,000 per ticket.
Yeah. See?
It was like $2,000 per ticket. And I was like,
wow.
He was like, I was like, you to buy them? He was like, yeah, man, your daughter would hang me from a tree. Your daughter would hang me if I bought that. I was just kind of laughing, but I was like, it's like, that's how much it is.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, and they're that's not what they cost.
No.
It's just, so that's why you get $1,000, $2,000 per ticket, for that whole 2 seats.
For that whole thing. Yeah.
But
anyway, before we move on from this game, there was one more thing I wanted to talk about. And since Chona was there with me at the game, I don't know if he felt the same. And Pudge, you watched it on TV, so maybe it was different. But this part right here, the kick in the field goal on 4th and 8, right? Or 4th down, right? We were down 8 points. Now, this is what I'm going to say. John, you can follow up and say your part, and then we'll ask Pudge. So we're at the game. Everything fucking happened. Defense was holding them. We couldn't fucking score. Then finally, at the end of the game, the offense starts moving the ball. Right? Starts moving the ball. I keep going like this, like motherfuckers move, like tempo, like come on, man, because clock was running, whatever. We get the fourth down, kick the field goal. At that point, to me, the first field goal made sense, right? We let 2 minutes go off the clock because we got the ball back at the penalty, and then he kicks the field goal again. In my mind, I told you there at the game, I did not agree with that shit, right?
Yeah.
And I'm going to tell you why. I get what you were telling me why, and I literally get why it makes sense. But being at the stadium, when we were driving that last drive, you could feel the momentum shifting. The Steelers fans were fucking worried. They started to get quiet, and they were like, oh, fuck, here they go. They're going to blow this damn game. The energy was more towards us getting the ball and getting that shit in the end zone. Once he kicked that field goal, it was like they let out a sigh of relief, like, whoo, now we can win this fucking game still, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of like you gave them back that fucking momentum, which is why I didn't agree with them kicking it. Right?
Yeah.
That's how I felt it in the stadium. I don't know, dog. You go ahead.
No, you know what? He had a fourth down before that, where he went for it, and he could have kicked the field goal.
That one,
and we missed it, and we missed it. So that also changes all of that, because I was like, okay, you're not gonna go for the field goal there, but you're gonna go for the field goal when you're closer to the touchdown, and it's a possibility of scoring and tying the game. So that also, because he that also changed it, because I was kind of like, at the end of, I mean, it changes it a lot, because now if you get the touchdown and you get the 2-point conversion, now they have to go down and score to win.
Right.
It's not a just get the first down and we win.
And we win.
Yeah, because that's exactly what they did. Now, in that drive when we scored that touchdown, there was no urgency in that drive. I think we got the ball with 11 minutes.
Something like that. Early fourth quarter, I remember. Yeah.
It was 11 minutes, and by the time we scored, it was only like 5 minutes left. So there was no, you're down by 2 scores. There's got to be a little bit more urgency. Why bring it all the way down? Or why, I don't know. Give me a 2-minute offense. 2-minute offense. Okay, you're still down by 8. Now you got a little more time. They literally took their sweet time getting down downfield. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, dude, it was 11. I'm watching the clock 9. I'm watching the clock 7. I'm like, dude, say it's about to. What are we doing?
Yeah,
we still got to stop these guys and get. But I get that. I see he had he was trying to rely on his defense, because the defense wasn't bad. You know what I mean?
Right.
But, at the end of the day, also we never stopped that rollout bootleg.
No, we didn't.
Either.
No.
They hit that play all night long.
And they hit it when they needed it the most.
And they hit it, and they hit it what they needed the most. And I was like, if you're gonna rely on your defense to get a stop, you have to know that play's coming. They've done it all game. And they did it all game for a first down. They did it.
For me, I saw both sides of it. I wasn't mad at it. I don't know if it was something I would do as a coach, but I wasn't mad at it, because we did need 2 possessions.
No, we needed one.
No, because
touchdown and a 2-point conversion.
We needed 1 to tie, but we needed 2 to win. I see that side of it. We needed 2 to win. The best we could have done is tie. But what if we didn't get that touchdown? And it was 4th down. We give up the ball there. That's totally deflating. See, at least we kicked the field goal. We're down what? We're down 5. We're like, okay, defense, just get us the ball back. We'll get us the ball back because we had 3 timeouts when we kicked them the ball back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we did.
We had 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. We could have very easily got the ball back with 2 minutes left on the clock.
Yep.
But we didn't stop them.
And we would have had momentum, and we could have scored. Defense let us down there. But defense held us in the game the whole damn time, so it's kind of hard to be mad at the defense for letting us down the 1 possession where we needed them.
Yeah.
Especially when they had been on the field most of the damn day.
Yeah.
It is hard to blame them for that, but we needed that stop right there, bro. We needed it.
We needed
that stop. We win the game.
But regardless, we need to stop. But it does change their mentality if we do get the 8. Now that's an if. You're talking about we got
It should have changed our defense's mentality. Our defense should have been like, all right, guys, offense is rolling out. Let's get them the ball back. Let's win the game.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it goes both ways because now if you tie it, if you get the touchdown, you get the 2-point conversion.
But let's say we went for it, fourth down and we missed. What if we?
No, yeah. So
missed?
that's the thing. There's both.
True.
You know, outcomes.
Both ways. But
yeah, it goes both ways.
Why I see the fourth down and not missing because we had the momentum. The offense was fucking moving finally. You telling me he couldn't come up with the play on 4th and 4 to get that first down?
Yeah, but he didn't come up with it on 3rd down either.
You know, I think at that point in your mind, you should be like, we're in 4-down territory.
It's win or go home.
It's win or go home.
Or tie it or go home.
Or tie it and go home.
Yeah. No, I get it. And I like a Pudge says, you see both sides, and I see both sides. But at the same time, it's like.
Yeah, because I was mad, and you were telling me, and like, no, it's cool. At
the end of the day, yeah, because you still need, like he said, you know, and I was thinking, okay, you get the 3, you go down and get the touchdown, you win. If you stop. Yeah. So that's how I was looking at it.
I was cheering for it when they were going to kick the field goal with 4 minutes left.
See,
I was like, at that point, let's go. Let's kick that field goal. Let's go.
Right? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. So I mean, I see both sides of it, you know, because they still have to, you know, it's a 2. The only thing that changes is Pittsburgh's mentality.
True.
And I mean, we don't know what Pittsburgh would have done.
With the ball,
right? we don't know. Like if we tie it now, Pittsburgh's a tie game. Does Pittsburgh, you know, actually try to go for it or kind of wait or we don't know. True, but, you know, Pittsburgh was moving the ball pretty much. I don't want to say all night. They didn't give a lot of scores, but you know, when they needed it to get the first down, they got the first down.
True.
All night long. When they needed something, they got it. And we didn't stop when we needed to get stopped. We never got the stop.
But when we did get the stops, didn't
do anything.
Our offense didn't do shit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's true.
And that's the part that frustrates me. What are they complementary football? If your defense is going to get the stop when you need to, then the offense needs to do something with that stop. You know, do something with that. After it was 7-7, we held Pittsburgh to 3 field goals. 3. Yeah. This shit could have been a blowout, and the offense didn't do anything until the 4th freaking quarter.
3 field goals and 2 turnovers.
And two turnovers.
Yeah.
2 interceptions, bro. And the defense held us in the game. The only reason it was close like that for us to make a move at the end was because of the defense. What did I say in the group chat, Linus? The way we played, we should have lost 40-7, dog.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
The way the offense played, bro.
The offense played horrible.
If that was KC, that shit would have been 40-7.
Yeah. No. I mean, I'm not even looking for. I mean, unless things changes, I'm not even looking forward to KC. I usually looking forward to KC just because like it's always good and like we could go 1-16 and the one win is against KC for some reason.
That's right. Now I just talked about that with somebody on Instagram. They posted the video of that game. That was the one game we won. Remember where Mac and I don't know who else was celebrating the sack, and then Tuck was yelling at them to get that out. And that
I remember that
win. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny. I was tripping out of that. I was tripping out of a lot of stuff that we've done in the past. That like who does that? Like when we went 6-0 in the division, didn't make the playoffs or win the division.
We were 8-8 that season.
Yeah, I was like, dude, we beat everybody in the division twice.
Everybody in the division.
We could not beat anybody else.
I remember that season.
We couldn't beat anybody else. I was like, how do you beat anybody in your own division twice and nobody else?
Because we're the Raiders.
I mean, it's just an interesting stat to have. You know what I
mean?
I got a question for you guys though. Now, do you think this is the way our offense is gonna be, or do you think it's because, like I was saying, like this feels like it's preseason? A lot of people say the first 4 games in the NFL regular season is like the preseason now because the starters don't play in preseason at all.
I want to believe that part, but from what I'm seeing, I don't think it has to do with that. It's the missing pieces on our team. Not addressing the defensive tackle position is showing. Preseason or not, that's still a weakness. That's a weakness. You know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about on offense.
Oh, on offense?
Offense, for me, it seems like all execution.
And execution comes when you watch the replay.
Execution comes with repetitions.
Yeah,
it comes with reps. They got to get reps,
especially with JJ missing the whole preseason. That makes it even worse. That timing with the running back, with the lineman, like how you say.
Mm-hmm. You see the offense have its moments. So it's not like they can't do it. It's just we're missing that consistency. Yeah. It's not consistent. Yes. It's like they'll have like, okay, that was great. That was a good play down the field. Okay, and then boom, and and the penalties. Penalties are still haunting us. That's like our memo. It's like
it's
our
not
thing.
that bad.
It's like but we had a couple plays where it's like this and that.
It's not, but it's in key
penalties.
It's in key situations when the penalties are hurting us.
That's the problem. That's the problem. It's like before it was like penalties left and right. It didn't matter what but now it's like we're giving out, and like it's in certain areas, certain times where we definitely don't need that penalty, and then it happens.
Mm-hmm.
At the like we were talking, like I did like Jacobs. It was at the end of the game, but it was still matter because we were still trying to score, and they were still trying to stop us. So he had a couple of runs, like 10 yards, 10 yards, 10. Mm-hmm. So it looked like he started getting moving. So I'm hoping maybe we could learn from that and see what was the difference in those particular plays at the end compared to the beginning.
With that drive, though, the one you're talking about was the up tempo, though. You could tell the Steelers D line was starting to get tired at that point.
Yeah.
Because
that's why I hated the fact that we didn't use the up tempo before we scored that second touchdown.
Mm-hmm. Hey, here's my next point, though. Have you guys noticed our first drive of the fucking game? We come out like balls blazing and shit.
Yeah, the script. The script works.
Buffalo. First drive of the game, right down their throat, end zone.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh, right down first drive
the
of
first
the game,
drive
right
we were 3 and out. We scored on the second.
Okay, but the second one, the second drive,
that was beautiful.
What is it? But and then what happened? The 25 plays in the sheet for the first drives, it still worked.
To me, that proves McDaniel's shit works. It's just we forget how to execute it, or what?
Yeah.
Or it becomes predictable.
Or he doesn't know how to make adjustments. That's one thing I have noticed, and that kind of scares me. He doesn't seem like he knows how to make adjustments.
Well, now you talk about McDaniels, this is a perfect way to get into our next segment. I know, John, you weren't here last week. So now, last week it was kind of like a cap or not or whatever. This time I changed it a little bit. It's a hell yeah or a hell no. All right?
Yeah.
So the first one.
I mean, I saw last week. I saw.
Okay.
The
first one.
With the shield on.
Fire McDaniels train. Hell yeah or hell no?
Go ahead, bro.
I'm gonna say hell no. Not yet.
Why not? Okay, why not?
Because, I mean, you like I said, you still see it spurts here and there.
Mm-hmm.
When the offense moves, when we can protect the quarterback. I think we, like Punch says earlier, we have to execute.
Okay.
Lions got to protect them. If you protect them, I mean, it's not like he can't throw he was hitting Tay all day, and Tay was, had 3 guys around him. It's not like he can't throw the ball. Like he hit Tay, he hit, Jacoby. He could hit the guys if you give him the time to throw. He could find you the guy. I think we need to spread the ball out a little bit more.
Right.
Just because he had 160 yards and he was targeted I don't know how many times. And Mayer had like 2 targets. Renfro had 2 targets.
Yeah.
Even Jacoby had less, and I was like, okay, we got to spread the ball out a little bit more. Mm-hmm. Jacobs, the holdout with Jacobs, that's hurting. I think that's hurting. And that's why, I made the comment, well, keep holding out, though. You're not going to get paid there. You know what I mean?
It's hurting a lot, bro. It's hurting a lot.
Yeah, it's hurting a lot. I think for us, not having a run game
hurts us.
Yeah, I think not having a run game hurts us. We need a run game. We're not like the other teams where they're hybrid and they really don't need a run game.
That's not us.
We need a run game. We need a run game. We really do need an actual run game. And then, whatever we say, keep the defense, keep them honest.
Keep them honest.
Or whatever. Yeah, keep them honest. Like, you know what I mean? Hey, we got to worry about right now. None of them have to worry about the run.
They're coming up to stop it. It's like, yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So when you don't have to worry about the runs, all right? No, let's front 7 stop the run, and then let the DBs do what they do, and that's exactly what it is.
For me,
so I say
not yet,
but
For me on this, it's not during the season. If we continue in this pattern after the season, yes, but not during the season. Not like next week if we lose, because like I'm saying, the script works. So something he's doing, his play calling is good, bro. Because man, when that offense is clicking, it's a beautiful fucking thing to watch, bro. But it's like after the defense makes their adjustments to us, it's where's his adjustments? Then he starts making them, and it's a little too late. Like at the end of the game, once we got rolling again, that offense was beautiful, man.
It was.
Yeah.
It was, bro. And you know, it is Jacobs is killing it, bro. That holdout is fucking killing it, bro. And that's not McDaniel's fault, bro. That's not McDaniel's fault, but that holdout killed us, bro. Jacobs does not have any rhythm with the O-line, bro. It's like he's running up the hole and he's running into their backs. It's like
exactly. Yes,
exactly what it is.
Yes.
Where's your vision, bro?
Oh yeah. I'm with both of you. Like with the hell no, not yet. But like I have like my ticket ready to turn that bitch in. But I'm with Pudge that I don't think it should be done during the season. One, we've done this way too many damn times. We don't. What are you gonna do?
I'm taking it in the cart, dog.
Yeah, like we can't be firing coaches during the season. And who are you gonna put in there? Like honestly, and I get there's the McDaniel's haters like bring back Gruden or you should bring this dude, and it's like, dude, you can see when it works, and that's why when I hear the players, I listen to what they really say, and you'll get people cut out shit like, oh, he's not happy. Well, he's not happy, but he's also calling out his team about saying we need to execute better. We're not executing, right? And goes back to what you guys were saying, like when it's executed and done right, it works. Yeah. But to do back to what you were saying, Chona, about the run, I think the adjustments become one-dimensional. After the script, the other team adjusts, and at that point, it's like, okay, now what do we do? And that's where I wish and I hope he starts to mix it up with like some fucking end around, some screens. Like if they're remember I kept pointing out to you how close everybody was up on the line?
Yeah.
Like, and if we were playing Madden, what would we be doing right now? Like auto-bullying the fuck out of this, right?
Yeah.
Like, we would be like, oh, you want to come up on me? Like, okay, I got you, bro. Like, okay.
Where's that tight end up the seam, bro?
Right. Or even the speedster, Trey Tucker, that dude. Or I think even on one, Refro did like a little route and he beat the safety. But by then, they were already in Jimmy's face.
Yeah, and the O-line has a big
the protection and the execution.
The protection's definitely got to be better.
Yeah.
I think Jimmy's got to go through his progressions a little better too. There's a couple of times where he held onto the ball and he had someone cutting right through the middle, wide open. And we were yelling that during the game. We're like, it's open in the middle. You know, we were sitting there yelling at it. And, you know,
yeah.
It's all execution.
Yeah, he still threw the tape. Yeah. Which, like I said, he's on my fantasy team.
Like I know what you're talking about. But they're saying Devontae's mad. No, they're saying Devontae's mad and happy. No, did you listen to what he said? He said we got to execute better. He's all, we're not setting the right culture here to win. Right. He's all, and I don't have time to wait for people to get it together. He's saying that they need to execute now instead of waiting for it. You know?
I don't have time to sit here and wait for you to get it. You should be getting it by now. Yeah.
Yeah. No, they got to get going. Yeah. They got to get going. You know, they really do. I think they have the pieces to at least compete better. You know what I mean? Compete and actually, you know, give some headaches to some of these teams, you know what I mean? And make them think twice. I really do. I think we have the pieces enough for that.
All right.
Maybe not a Super Bowl run just yet, but I think we have the pieces to.
Well, this one kind of goes to.
I think we have some pieces to upset some people. So
this one goes to the pieces. The next two actually go to the pieces. All right, here's the next one. Time to sit Jimmy and let AO4 sling it. Hell yeah or hell nah?
Hell nah. Relax, Raider Nation. Calm the fuck down, bro.
Why not, bud? You saw what a preseason he had.
Jimmy had a bad game, bro.
Because it was preseason, that's why.
The game was on Jimmy. It was. He had a bad game, bro. But there could have been a lot of factors to it. Pressure was in his face all night, bro.
Right.
But you see it when it's right, when the protection's right and the execution is right on the plays, it's beautiful. The ball's there. It's on target, bro. There was some tight windows when he squeezed it into Devontae, and I was like, okay, damn, I didn't know he had that kind of juice.
We talked about that. We talked about that.
We was playing with fire.
I was like, man, he's forcing that in.
Okay, he's
I mean,
fireballing out there, bro.
Yeah. I was like, man, he's he's threading the needle on that one. He said, well, at least we, what did he say? At least we got a quarterback who can do it. I go, yeah, but eventually that's going to come back to bite you.
Yeah.
And then that sends a bad message. That sends a bad message to your superstar, to like Devontae. Devontae's gonna say, "Oh, they're giving up already. They're throwing in the towel. They want to see what the rookie's gonna do already. We can't do that already, bro. Devontae's there to win now, bro. We gotta keep showing that we're interested in winning now, bro. And honestly, if we just execute right, we're gonna be fine. Honestly, our offense, I don't see any weakness on that offense other than the O-line. But I think they got the right players to do it. I just don't think they're executing it. As far as
you
defense,
haven't given up on Jimmy.
Our defense, that's where we lag. We lag on the D tackle spot. I don't see the position. I don't see the guys there to make that. I don't see the guys there to make that work. But offensively, we got to
put some pressure.
Offensively,
you still believe in Jimmy. You still believe in Jimmy.
I agree. I think our defensively we have to definitely attack the ball. I think we have to get to the quarterback. It can't be just Crosby all the time. Somebody else has got to come from that other side, and maybe we make him run into Crosby. You know what I mean? Whatever. Someone from the other side. There's nobody on the other side. It's literally just, and all they worry about is like, okay,
make him run into Crosby.
Yeah, it's like where's 90? It's like where's 98? Okay, we'll worry about that guy.
Where are you guys at though? You guys ready to bench Jimmy?
No, I'm not ready to bench Jimmy. I'm gonna say hell no. I don't think. Honestly, I know he had a great preseason. I mean, we looked horrible against the Cowboys. I don't care who the quarterback was in preseason. I don't think the kid's ready. I'll be honest with you. And I don't want him to. I don't want him to go out there and then like lose any confidence he might have.
Right. Kind of like they did with Peterman in Buffalo, where that dude threw like 8 interceptions in like 2 weeks.
After
that. Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. There's some guys you could throw out there and they can handle it. And if they throw 3 interceptions, forget about it and move on to next week. There's guys who can't. You know what I mean? Now they're scared to throw the ball because they don't want to throw a pick. And so I don't know. I've seen his highlights from college, but we all know college is different.
Yeah.
The game's a lot faster out here, so I don't think he's ready. And I don't want to throw him out there with just now and then we just lost another quarterback.
Okay.
I think he's still to develop.
Our season's not over yet, bro. We're 1-2. We're in second, bro. Relax. We're 1-2. We pull a victory this week. We're 2-2. We're right back in it. By some miracle, the Chiefs lose this week.
Torn.
They're 2-2. We're 2-2.
Yeah, because the Chiefs. I mean, they beat up on Chicago, but it's Chicago. You know what I mean? They don't.
Chicago.
And they play the Jets next, right?
Yeah, they don't. I mean, the Chiefs look. The Chiefs look human.
I'll say I'm torn. If it's between, I don't say sit Jimmy, but say Jimmy doesn't pass concussion protocol. But based on what I've heard, he's going to, hopefully. But
he's going to be out.
But if I have to choose between Hoyer and the rookie, I'd rather see the rookie. And the reason why I say that is I get what you're saying about ruining him, but like following his story, everything this dude has had to overcome, like about being a walk-on at Purdue. Purdue's not a small school, bro. That's a huge Big Ten school. You play Michigan, you play Ohio State, and you go up against these boys. There's the dog in you, right? The other thing with me is Jimmy. At this point, I don't trust his arm yet fully. To me, his arm doesn't prove to me that you can wait and come up and he's going to beat you down the field 20 plus yards or whatever. To me, I don't see that. And I think with the kid, you add that aspect to the offense a little bit. But then again, I don't want to sit Jimmy because it goes back to what you were saying. I don't want to give up yet because we're 1-2. The season's not over. We're still week 3. So if Jimmy can play Jimmy. But if he has another fucking bad game, though, there's only
we got to give Jimmy.
Tolerate.
We got to give Jimmy what he needs, bro. Jimmy needs the running game. Jimmy should not be throwing 40 passes in the fucking game.
Exactly. He should not be throwing 44 passes in the game. Yeah. Our old quarterback did, you know, but that was different. You can't expect this dude to do this.
Yeah, no,
Our old
I
quarterback,
don't think.
Jimmy's not a gunslinger, bro.
Yeah, no, definitely.
No, he's definitely not.
We got a bell cow running back, but that fool doesn't know where he's at right now, dog. That motherfucker's got no rhythm right now, dog. We got a bell cow running back.
No,
in his prime, and he should be tearing it up, bro. But he looks like he's lost out there. He looks like he don't know where the hole's at, dog.
Yeah.
And if you go back there, if you go and look at some of those replays, there's some holes there. He's just not finding.
Yeah, no, I saw him. That and
he doesn't know where they're gonna be because he has no rhythm with his line.
Yeah, there was a couple where Mayer didn't get there. He thought Mayer was gonna get there, and he went in the hole instead of Mayer. Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, there was a couple of them like that.
Here's the next one. Tyree Wilson is a bust. Hell yeah or hell no?
You want to go ahead? You want to go ahead?
Is he Cleve 2.0?
Go for it, Fudge. You took a deep breath. You
did, bro.
You're ready to say it, so go for it. Go for it.
You took a hell of a breath on that one, dog.
I'm right here at the peak of the mountain. I'm at the apex of the mountain, and I'm about to tip over to that hell yeah side, bro. Because I don't see the heart out of this motherfucking kid, bro.
No.
Where's his heart, bro? See, with Max Crosby, at least he gives you effort, 120% every fucking game, dude. This kid, what's he giving us, dog? Where's his heart?
Where's the
it doesn't look like he wants it out there, bro. He looks like he's intimidating off the bus because he's a big motherfucker, dog. But he's like Ferdinand the Bull out there. He's so fucking friendly.
Smelly flowers.
Yeah, fool. Like,
he's that Ferdinand the Bull. Oh,
fool! If you're not gonna get to the quarterback, at least hurt somebody. Fool, knock your line down, punch somebody.
He's Ferdinand's out there prancing and shit like.
Right? He's like,
he looks good. I mean, he looks good in the jersey, bro. He's got some guns on him and everything. That number 9 looks nice. But what's he doing?
Yeah. You know what I've said it about him. He's not gonna be able to bully in the league like a lot of people thought he was going to. I was like, everybody thought like, oh, he's gonna be a beast. He's a monster. Yeah, he's a big kid, huge kid. But it's different. These linemen are different at this level. And in college, he was pushing linemen into quarterbacks. You know what I mean? That's
what he was doing, bro.
He can't run. What do they say? You can't run over everybody in this league. You gotta have a little bit of skill. You gotta have some skill. And I think
not even
that,
a
little bit of skill.
Where's his fucking aggressiveness, dog? You don't even see no killer instinct in this fucking kid, bro. It's like he gets stopped at the line of scrimmage, and then he's just like. He's fucking titty fighting with the motherfucker.
I think it's a reality check for him. To be honest, I think it's a reality check that this, you have to come with a different mentality at this level.
Shit, he's got me missing Chandler Jones, bro.
Yeah, he does. He really does.
You got me missing. What's his name? The one we used to have in Guaque, Yannick.
Oh,
I miss Yannick so much right now. Woo.
Yeah, I remember him. He was. I remember.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I think he's got to put the harder work on his game a lot more.
Yeah,
bro. This is another thing. It's so hard to be a fucking Raiders fan.
Hold on, no. This is where I stand on him, and you guys will know what I'm talking about because you're movie buffs like me. I see him, and I think of the movie Major League 2 when Pedro Serrano came back, and he was just soft. He had the size, had the skills, but that fool had no marbles. You know what I'm saying? Like, I need the little Asian dude to come out and, like, tell Tyree, where's your marbles, bro? Yes. Like,
we need homeboy to say, fuck you, Joe.
Yes.
With myself.
Yeah, bro. Like, I need Tyree to Serrano up, bro. Like, come on, dog. This is.
Yeah, he's missing. He's missing something. That's for sure. It's not. And I don't know. I think they definitely have to work. I just think they got to work with him. I think.
He's missing something right here in this area right here, dog.
The heart.
Where's the heart, bro?
Or maybe he doesn't have the rushing skill set yet. His only move is bull rush.
Bull rush, and that's what I'm saying.
It's hard to learn those rushing skills, bro. It's hard to learn those.
Yeah,
it takes time to learn that technique. That's a technique. But you know what I never saw from Max Crosby? Max Crosby ain't fucking swole, dog. Max Crosby is lanky. He's like the fucking they say on the replacement.
That's why he's the Condor, dog. He's
But he always puts 110% effort, bro. You never see him get his ass.
Yeah.
I mean, against Buffalo, he did a little bit, dog. But this kid Tyree's built like a fucking stallion, bro.
And you're right, because there was one play we reviewed it the other day where Max, they do the whole double, triple team thing, whatever. On his side, he backed up and went around these motherfuckers. That means he didn't give up. He didn't see the wall and gave up. He did the whole stunt thing, and got there. And when I see Tyree Wilson, like, he does this, and then that's it. Like, okay, I couldn't get by. So what do I do? Put your hands up something, bro.
And that's why I say it's like a reality check, because in college he just ran over people.
Yeah.
And he can't do that here. He can't. He's gonna have to find a way to actually learn some moves. Go.
He's gonna have to find not to give up, bro.
Find that swim move. Yeah, especially because it feels like he gets hurt. He tried. Okay, well, I couldn't get it. And that's it. And it's like, dude, like, do something, push him, get out the way. The place still
People always tell me, like, how come with Max we weren't critical his first year, or whatever. Max wasn't a first round pick, bro. Max was just luck brought to
Max was a fourth.
Picked him, and he became fourth round pick. Max Crosby the Condor. We're gonna be hard.
He was a fourth round pick out of Eastern Michigan. Yeah. He was a fourth round pick out of Eastern Michigan. He didn't come in looking like all buffed out. He was a wiry kid with heart.
Right.
Dude.
Yeah.
This is a fucking stallion, bro.
Forget the fact that the nation is pissed, one, because we passed on Jalen Carter, who's fucking balling in Philadelphia. And then there was still other defenders, say Christian Gonzalez or whatever the fuck that people wanted. And then now you see him underperforming. Of course it's gonna get everybody mad. Because our history. We suck at making first round picks.
That's what's gonna be next. Why is it so hard to be a Raider fan?
But we had that conversation.
Why can't we get the draft right?
Yeah, we were talking about that with Linus, and fucking we said something about man, we gave up a lot of picks, and Linus was like, well, we always fuck them up anyway, so we might as well get somebody and give those away.
When we got Tay. Yeah.
Oh damn, we give up that much. He's like, yeah, well, we always fuck up the first round picks anyway. So
I wasn't even mad at that. Devontae Adams was the first round pick we had in a long time, bro.
It wasn't Tay, it was someone else. It wasn't Tay, but I was like, damn, and that's what I was. And then when you go back and look at it, like, yeah, it's true. Like, we always
that's why I wasn't mad at you. We didn't have no first round pick. Like, fuck it, we fuck it up.
It was
anyway.
Tay. It was last year. We didn't have a first round pick. We gave it up.
Yeah, we were at the draft.
I wasn't mad about
year.
I wasn't mad about it.
No, we had talked about it before, though.
We talked about the fact of us having so many from the Cooper and the Mac trade and not getting for it.
We had 5 first round picks, and which one of them is the stud?
That should have built
and Jacob's
our foundation.
Right now.
Dude, that's the one we were talking about at that day.
That's the one we're talking about.
That's what he said. At this point, I'd rather just trade him off because we always pick him up anyway.
Yeah,
bro, could you imagine? We could have had Jalen Ramsey if we'd have packaged a couple of them first round picks instead of drafting Merrick and Leatherwood.
Leatherwood. Oh my God. That's not even good.
That guy was a horrible pick.
Merrick actually played okay this last game. He didn't play as bad.
He wasn't too bad. I wasn't yelling fucking get him out of here this time, but yeah. All right.
We could have got rid of Abrams. We could have traded that first round pick we used on
Abrams. I liked his energy, but he just did not know how to cover the pass. And that's where he was a weakness for us,
Abrams played with energy, but he played with his eyes closed. Fool, that fool looked like he was playing with a paper bag over his head. Fool, just running blindly. He looked like your boy Spillane, dog. He's just gonna run his ass up in the hole, fool, and hope he hits the right.
He looked like the horse that has the thing and the blinders and stuff.
They should have moved Abrams to linebacker, bro.
They're too small, but yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
All right. The Raider offense is too one-dimensional. Hell yeah or hell no?
Oh,
hell the fuck yeah it is, bro. Fuck yeah it is. It's not even a hell. Fuck yeah. We can't run shit right now, dog.
It really is.
What you say he has 100 yards in 3 games?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we talked about that like before about the problem. What's the problem? If it's JJ, the line,
we're definitely one-dimensional. That's not even a question.
Not even a question.
And we're one-dimensional. We can't even do nothing.
We're one-dimensional with a quarterback who needs a running game.
running game. And that was the thing when we got him. He'll do good here because we have a running game like he did over there. And then he gets
and all
here,
of a sudden our game disappeared.
Our running game's gone.
Yeah, that's
I was
gone,
like,
bro.
I came here because y'all told me you can run. What the hell's going on?
I didn't know I had to pass 44 times a game.
Right, like I didn't know I was gonna have to throw it that many times, coach. Like I ain't ready for that. Like, come on. Yeah. Oh my lord.
Yeah, definitely want to mention that's like yeah, we definitely need to get that running game going.
Yeah. Like ideally, you said Jimmy threw 40 times this past game?
44 attempts.
Yeah.
Ideally, bro, we wanted Jimmy to have thrown 44 times for the whole season by now. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? We wanted Josh Jacobs to have like fucking 400 yards and Jimmy have thrown 44 passes this whole season. We'd have been perfect. I bet you we'd be 3-0.
You cut off. We couldn't hear how many times you said Jimmy throwing.
He said 10 passes. He said 10 passes per game right now.
I said ideally we wanted Jimmy to have 44 passes for the season right now, bro.
Yeah, 10 per game.
10 per game.
10 per game. So 10 times.
11 per game, bro. Just a few play actions to fucking Devontae, we'd be fine, bro. With Josh Jacobs averaging 120 a game, that would have been our team right now, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no.
Jimmy should not be throwing 44 times a game. That's not his game, bro.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's not. And then, like you said earlier, he don't got the arm to be throwing it down the field anyways.
No, he doesn't. Mm-mm.
So that makes him even worse because now it brings everybody up.
True.
Yeah, it keeps everybody.
It reminds me of Rich Gannon. But do you remember when Rich Gannon was playing well? We had Ty Wheatley. Wheatley was the bell cow on the team, bro.
And the Rich Gannon spread the ball.
Yes,
Rich Gannon spread the ball to everybody. Yeah.
But he was able to do that because we had Ty Wheatley and Napoleon Kaufman. We had a running game,
and we had a fucking hell of an offensive line.
Kaufman.
Our O-line was good. That was one of our strengths. That O-line with Lincoln Kennedy and Wisniewski and them. Like, that was one of our things. Yeah.
And Barrett Robbins, Mr. Tijuana.
Woo! Mr. Tijuana Barrett Robbins.
He got lost in Hong Kong.
Mr. Magician. The magician.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man.
Man. Yeah.
He had too much Chinese food in Hong Kong, fool.
Yeah, for real, right? Too much sushi.
Oh my lord. Anyway. On to what's coming, bro. What's coming, right? And this is an obvious one. And if you say different, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. But will the Raiders black out SoFi? Hell yeah or hell no?
Hell the fuck yeah, bro. That's our summer home, dog.
This is gonna be our actual first home game.
We're gonna have more of a home field advantage there than we did in Vegas this past weekend, guaranteed.
Yeah.
I
think
the real Raider fans.
That makes sense.
The real Raider fans.
The real Raider
fans, or the California fans are gonna fill it up.
The LA Raider
all the Cholos are gonna be. All the Cholos are gonna be there, guys.
The Cholos are gonna be there. The real Raider fans are gonna be there because they don't have to save all that money for the trip to Vegas.
Yeah.
They don't have to worry about crossing state line, fool.
Yeah.
Right. Getting the permission from the PO.
Yeah. I work on Sunday. I'm working on Sunday.
The real Cholos are there.
The real Raiders. You know what's crazy though, John? Do you remember seeing one fight
in Vegas?
Mm-hmm. This past weekend?
No, I don't know.
Because the Raider fans are over here, bro.
In my mind, I'm already envisioning how many I'm gonna see at SoFi.
Yeah, and that's before the games, bro. That's in the tailgate party.
Man.
Yeah, there was no fights whatsoever.
I didn't see any.
I don't even think there was close. There was more. The old man was sitting behind us. Sounded like a mobster.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because he had that whole accent. East Coast
the whole accent.
Thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It sounded like he was like from Chicago. What are you talking about? You know, that's how it sounded. I was like, what the fuck? But
yeah.
Who goes to Vegas to fight, bro?
Yeah. That part.
It's never gonna be like. Different. It's never gonna be like that. Yeah. All the Cholos are here, bro. You're gonna see all kinds of fights in the tailgate party before the game.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
You spent $500.
What did your dad used to say? Like you guys may have won the game, but we kicked y'all's ass outside.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
When we would go to Oakland, I remember my uncle saying that shit.
Beat your ass in the
Oh, yeah,
stands.
sure.
Mm-hmm. Like beat your ass in the stand.
Beat your ass for winning.
Hey, bro, the ticket in Vegas costs $500, bro. You ain't gonna fight for that, bro. You gotta be educated on that one.
Yeah. You ain't trying to get kicked out spending $500. That's true.
Yeah.
Damn, I can't believe the Green Bay one went up to $500. That's wild.
Dude, I was looking at it just to to get an idea, and I was like, dude, this is $500. I get it's a Monday night game.
Yeah, it is a Monday nighter.
But I was like, still $500? Like, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, that's up in the 400 something section. So I was like, man, you tripping.
Yeah. But
this time I'm gonna go watch it at that local Raider bar. Go eat some hot dogs and some beer.
The hot dog one? The hot dog with the beer? What's that one called? It's right by Bally's. I just don't know the name of it.
Right across the street from the Bally's. It's the little corner liquor store one. I remember.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Yeah. That's legit.
Yeah,
they're at the Orleans, dog.
I'll be at the
Orleans in that big screen with the little freaking seats. That's perfect.
Yeah, that's just dope. Yeah, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'll be holding it down at the Cove.
So we got the San Diego motherfucking Sparklers. I will never call them LA, but these fools.
We got the Pikachus.
Have Justin Herbert, bro, and I know they're 1-2 like us. Whatever, whoever wins is gonna be 2-2. But my whole thing with this freaking team, as much as we hate them, these fools put up points. You can say what you want about Herbert, the coach, freaking burnt chicken, Allen, Mr. I'm always hurt. The dude who just got hurt, the receiver. Mike Williams. But they put up points.
I'm gonna say this. And I've been watching this, and I'm hoping it still stays true for this game. The one who usually beats the shit out of us is Austin Eckler, and he's hurt.
All right.
Austin Eckler fucks us up every time he plays. I hate that little motherfucker, dog. I can't stand
it. I get that.
I actually drafted him on my fantasy football team.
So did Chris from Protect the Shield, bro. When he drafted him, I'm like, really, bro? You gonna draft Eckler?
I drafted him.
Wow. He always fucks us up, dog. He always has a good game against us.
There's always a
Charger player he's hurt, bro. Because Keenan Allen really hasn't done too much against us. Mm-hmm. It was usually the tight end. Who's their tight end? Their tight end ain't that great, bro. Eckler's usually the one that fucks us up.
True. Yeah, it's usually the running up, but Herbert has slinging on us quite a bit. So.
Quite a bit.
But he's gonna do that against every team. He's one of those quarterbacks. You're not gonna shut him down. Yeah. But it's the other yards that you get. It's the other yards that you get from Eckler. Those are the backbreakers. Those 3rd and 5s when they decide to run it, or they throw him a little pass out of the backfield. Those 3rd and 5s that fuck us up, bro. He doesn't have that right now.
But he still did it last week. They still put up 30+ against Minnesota without Eckler.
Yeah,
and they barely won the game.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, the problem is, can we put up that many points? We haven't got.
That's what I'm getting at. Can we put up that? Because we haven't put up more than 20 all season.
I think we can.
What was it?
This is gonna be. Hey, this is the Raider fan in me. This is the game we put it all together. This is the game.
We put up 17, 10, and 15, right? 17, 10, and 15.
18.
No, 17, 10, and 18.
18.
Oh, it's 18. We got 18. That's right. We got the field goal. I forgot about the field goal.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And the freaking Chargers had the shootout with Miami, right?
Yeah, they almost beat Miami.
Mm-hmm. They had the shootout with Miami. Yeah. And then last week was Minnesota. Who was their second game? I don't even remember.
Their second game, they lost to the... Fuck.
Well, the only loss was... No, they lost 2 games, right?
They lost 2 games. They lost Miami was their first one. And they barely won their first game right now against Minnesota. Yeah.
That's right. Mm-hmm. That's right. What did they play?
I can't remember. But I know... So their defense has been sus all year. Yeah, so is this going to be the time when our offense can finally move the ball on someone, or our offense just going to stay the same?
Let me check on my.
No. Let me see. They lost to Miami. The Titans. They lost to the Titans.
Titans. There you go.
That's right. They lost to the Titans. So the Raiders have scored 45 points this season in 3 games. We're averaging 15 points a game.
How many points have the Chargers scored?
The Chargers against Miami they put up 34
against Miami.
No, 34.
34.
Was it only 34? I thought it was.
Yeah, 36-34 Miami. The Titans was 27-24. And then the Vikings was 28-24. So they're at about 28 points per game per se.
Something like that.
That about 90 points in 3 games. Almost 90 points.
Almost 30. If it's 90
almost
points per
30
game,
points.
That's 30 points. If it's 90 and 3, it's 30.
That's
we have the worst offense in the NFL, scoring wise.
Against one of the top offenses next to Miami.
But they have one of the worst defenses in the NFL.
True.
But the defense can be
they
too
have
bad
the
if they almost beat Miami. I mean, Miami just hung 70 on fucking Denver.
True, but Miami hung 36 on them. They just freaking lost that.
Yeah, but I mean, that's what I'm saying. They put up 36, but they also put up 34.
Yeah.
They only lost by 2.
Miami's just different. Like when we get to that week, I don't know what the hell's going to happen.
Man. Better order them fools a pizza and do give them a flu game like Jordan.
But what would you guys say are the keys to beating the Sparklers, bro?
Scoring.
What'd you say?
Scoring. Execution. The same keys we always have.
Yeah. Because we've always gone back and forth. They've always put up points against us. Now the difference is that we've always put up points right up next to them. So even in the games that we lost, it was there were high scoring games. The games that we won, same thing. They were always in the 20s and 30s.
Right.
So they looks like they have that consistency. We don't right now. We don't have those points going up. I think we got to run the ball.
Run.
We don't straight up. If we can't run the ball,
we're done.
Yeah, no, we're done. If we can't run the ball, then we're done.
Okay, look. Straight up, we got the personnel to score points with them, dog. We have the personnel for it. Our offense has the personnel. They got to execute. Defensively, they're going to score on us, bro. We can't go around turning the ball over, giving them the ball short. They're going to score on us, man. We got to score back. It's going to be a shootout.
A shootout. Doesn't that scare you to hear that a team that averages 15 points has to go into a shootout?
It didn't. Hey, and Raider fans are going to shoot me for this shit. It didn't scare me when we had DC.
That part is true.
When we had DC, it was like, fuck yeah, let's go. Let's have a shootout, dog. Bring your shit.
Right.
My quarterback got a gun too, dog.
Like bring it.
He didn't always make the right decision, but he had a gun.
Like he may fucking throw interceptions, but he gonna fling it just with you. Like
Yeah, that's definitely.
Yeah.
I didn't have no fear of him. I didn't have no fear of him getting the ball to the end zone from 60 yards out. I knew he could do it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's something that's definitely changed. So that, like I said, that changes our whole. The fact that we have no running game and it makes us one-dimensional. And he can't sling the ball down the field. It makes it even worse. You know what I mean?
Which is why we need the running game. Control time of possession. We need to control time of possession.
Do you think our defense has any chance of slowing them down? I'm not saying stopping them, but slowing them down.
I think so because Mike Williams and Eckler are hurt. 2 of their weapons are hurt. Keenan Allen's the main one. We can key on Keenan Allen.
So you're gonna see what? Keenan Allen, Palmer, and then that rookie Quentin Johnson, the speedster, and then I don't know their tight end's name. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I don't. Yeah, we have to. We just. I don't know. We got to limit. Our offense is going to stay on the field.
You got to limit their possessions.
Yeah, limit their possessions. The less possessions they have, the better. Because I think they've always put up points. Mm-hmm. They've always put up points. You go back to last year's games. I think in that first game they were up like 21-0.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I think it ended up like 35-24 or something like that. Mm-hmm. When we were here in Vegas, it was, we won 30-something, 30. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's always a shootout. So it's we have
it's gonna be a shootout.
Limit. Yeah, we have to limit the possessions. Possessions is
no turnovers.
Got to stay on the field. Yeah.
No turnovers.
No turnovers in the run game.
But I also want to see the defense finally get some damn turnovers, though.
Yeah.
You know what does bode well for us? You know what does go well for us? Our defense usually puts pressure on Herbert. We do usually get home on Herbert.
Yeah, Max does have good games against the Chargers. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, supposedly their offensive line. They upgraded their offensive line, right?
Supposedly, you know what? I haven't really watched after I'll probably watch the Charger game just to see where their weakness is on the offensive side of that line.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't watched it either, but I was reading, like listening and stuff like that, supposedly they upgraded their offensive line, but I haven't really. I haven't seen it.
I mean, that could be why he's flinging it. That could be why he's flinging it, scoring so many damn points. Yeah.
With Eckler out.
With Eckler out. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean,
hey, y'all buy the whole Eckler out thing, or have you guys heard the thing with the running backs faking injury? And he's one of the ones that was part of that list, right?
Jacobs got it. Mm-hmm. But Jacobs is part of that list too.
Yeah,
Jacobs was part of that list.
Was Eckler on his last year? Was deal?
He got like a little extension, but he wanted a extension. They didn't give it to him.
Oh, he was one of those.
He was one of those like Barkley. Like, I'll come in for a little bit. Like, okay, fine, I'll come. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it could be.
Yeah.
It could be, but I mean, look at. I mean, let's look at the running back, Saquon. You know, he hasn't done anything. Right. They're making Taylor sit out. Jacobs hasn't done anything.
Jacobs hasn't done anything.
You know, Derrick Henry hasn't done anything.
Henry had a horrible game last week.
Yeah. I mean, the running backs. I mean, the only running backs are the ones. What is it? I think Breece Hall had a bad game not too long ago too. So I mean, like they're all. There's not much consistency.
The running back for Miami had a great game.
Oh yeah, Raheem Mostert. Yeah,
but it wasn't even Mostert. I think it was the other one.
No, it was the other one. I can't pronounce his name. Achaney.
Oh, it was like the backup. Yeah, it wasn't even Mostert.
He had 50 points in fantasy, bro.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, like 200 and some. Yeah, like 200. I think it was like 280.
You know what's weird about fantasy? Solid. You know, Denver's defense gave up 70 points, right?
Yeah.
They still scored 2 points on fucking defense in fantasy. How you gonna give up 70? Still scored 2 points on fantasy, bro.
Because they had a pick.
Yeah, like that. Yeah.
That's what it is.
That's
crazy. If you have the. I mean,
don't even get me started on fantasy, bro. It is not my year this year. I am
isn't that the next subject?
Go on, jump into fantasy, bro. Let's do it. And I'm not used to this, bro. In every league I'm in, I'm usually in first place, bro, throughout the season. If I'm gonna lose, it's gonna be in the playoffs.
That is the next subject was the Studio Fantasy Football League.
This shit is killing me, dog. I cannot get. I don't know.
You know what? It's funny because I'm like last year, I was in first place for a couple of weeks. I'm usually never in first place in fantasy football.
Last year you were in first place in the beginning?
At the beginning, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, at the beginning, and then I think I ended up like in third, I think, regular season wise. Third or second, because I think Chris was balling. I think Chris was first.
Mm-hmm.
I might have ended up second or third. I don't remember, but I'm never in first. I'm usually middle of the pack, but for some reason I usually always make the championship game. Never win it, but I used to make the championship game. It's weird.
Right now,
I'm always a front runner in fantasy, and I don't know what's going on, bro.
That's what surprised me. That's why I brought it up, because there's 3 teams that are 3-0, right? It's JJ with Burrow it deep in me. We the ones, that's Amu, and then Team X is T. They're 3-0, right? And then Kicks is 2-1. Just that damn big. Is that you or is that Joel?
That's me.
Okay, that's you. That's 1-2.
Yeah.
The other dude, Raymond,
I got my first win this week. I'm
1-2. Joel's 1-2. And then there's 2 dudes that are 0-3. It's Cheek Buster and Pudge, bro.
I actually beat Cheek Buster this week.
Did you? You beat him this week?
Yeah, we were both 0-2, so one of us was gonna win. I'm just glad it was me.
The one player I had, the one that was actually playing well, he's gone for the season, bro. That injury was killer.
Who was that?
Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb was playing well. He was giving me 15
Chubb, yeah.
Now I have no idea where I'm going to get my offense from.
I have Eckler, and he did good in the first week, but everybody else did bad in the first. Like I have Josh Burrows, Joe Burrow. I have Burrows, and he's been trash.
Yeah,
the injury is killing me.
If you would have told me when I started the season, because I had Chubb, Jacobs, and Najee Harris. Those are 3 starting quality tailbacks that usually put up. And they have
Najee Harris ain't doing nothing, bro.
Nothing at all.
Jacobs ain't doing shit. Najee Harris ain't doing shit. Chubb got injured. I have Breece Hall, but he's struggling now because Aaron Rodgers is out. It's like, what am I gonna do? I picked up Kyron Williams from the Rams. My team is trash right now. I don't know how I'm gonna get out of the hole, bro. I don't even see potential there. Jacobs has to get going for me, dog. Not only for my real life team, but for my fantasy team.
You really need that run game to get going.
Yeah, you really do. No, mine's more like I don't have. I had Tego off this week, but I don't know. I've been in the mix with most of the games. It's just they're not like I got Higgins. First week gets 0. I take him out, and the next week he gets 30. I was like, man, go from 0 to 30, and then he plays this week and he gets like 7.
Burrow's up and down right now. He can't move, bro.
Yeah,
Burrow's
so I ended up picking up Purdy just because like he hasn't lost. I was like, you know what?
I got Deshaun Watson. Watson. Honestly, he hasn't played that bad.
No,
he's putting up decent numbers, man.
Yeah, I mean Purdy got me 20 this week. Tay's the one that really hooked it up this week.
Well, Tay hooked it up for you this week.
Yeah, I got Eckler. Eckler's been out, so that if I can get Eckler and Tay going, I think I'll be all right. But
I got killed this week though. JJ killed me. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm struggling at the running back position, dog. The running back position is killing me.
I drafted Pollard and Barkley. And Barkley's gone.
I played JJ 2 weeks ago.
Did you?
I played him 2 weeks ago. I think he beat me pretty good.
See. I picked up Ford. I should put that dude in. I don't know why I didn't put him in. I'm gonna put him in this week. Forget Barkley.
Ford.
But I'll say this much about fantasy though. People panic like, "Oh, I'm on it too." Da-da-da. I was 0-4 when the fucking season started last year. All you gotta do is make it in the playoff and get hot, and you could win this bitch.
Yeah, and have the NFL cancel the game. I'm gonna throw that out there.
Here we go.
I'm throwing that out there. That was horrible. That was horrible. We need to put a petition into the NFL.
We need to bring some of these fools on from our league on here, bro. That should be funny to have them on here. Even though none of them are Raider fans, just us 3, right?
Is it just us 3?
Yeah, because Almo's the Steelers, Kicks is the Chiefs, JJ's the Ram. I think his homie's the Ram. Joel's a Ram.
Joel's a Ram.
Chris is a Viking.
Chris is a Viking, yeah.
He's a Grimace.
A Grimace.
Slap some blonde hair and he looks like a fucking Viking.
Right?
Yeah.
Nah, he looks like a Grimace when he wears that purple jersey. Did you see him?
Yeah. Joel be clowning on it when he comes in with the purple jersey, dog.
I haven't seen him in a purple jersey, so. Yeah, but I can see the Grimace in it. I can see the Grimace.
You see the Grimace. Remember the Grimace would be there like this, hugging himself?
Oh, man. No, but yeah, no, at this point, it's the fantasy, everybody's going down, I was like, shit, like,
yeah.
I mean, Eckler's out, like I said, I gotta start picking up stuff, start really looking into it. I don't know. They need to get going. I think.
Well,
my running back is. I don't have very good.
Jacobs needs to get going. JJ, I need you, bro. I need you.
Well, going with JJ needs to get going. Give me your final prediction for the game, bro.
That dog.
Am I going first?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go with the fact that we haven't won in SoFi, so I don't see us walking out with a victory in SoFi. It's the first time that I've gone against them since I've been on here.
Right, but I'm going with the history, the fact that we haven't.
I'm just the fact that it's been, I don't know, what is it, 4 or 5 years with SoFi.
It'll be the fourth year, I believe. Yeah.
Fourth year.
Three, fourth year.
We've never won in SoFi. It doesn't matter who we play. Rams. We just don't win the SoFi. It's a home away from home. It's a home away from home, but we don't win. We always beat them here. We just can't beat them there for some reason.
Hey, maybe it is like Oakland. We never win there.
And then we just never. And it's like we know, and it's not like they have the home field advantage.
No, they don't.
It's us. We just can't find a way to beat them, and it's always a 30. It's always a 35-20 game, 35-30, and we're always on the losing end of it. And if we can get the running game, it changes it up. But I don't know. I think he's gonna. I'm seeing her. I hope I don't play against her. I'm gonna say I hope I don't play against Herbert this week. I don't know who I'm playing this week, but I hope.
I actually have Herbert on one of my leagues, but yeah. What was
your Raiders? Raiders win 28-24.
28-24. Okay.
Josh Jacobs scores 3 touchdowns.
3.
His first 3 touchdowns of the year. He scores 3 touchdowns.
I don't know. I don't know.
Josh Jacobs always plays well against the Chargers, bro.
College, John. What's yours?
I'm 35.
You already picked the Chargers. 35-21. We break the 20-point thing.
I think we barely break the 20-point barrier. I think it's like. I think I think Jacobs gets a touchdown, but I don't think he goes over 100. I think he gets a touchdown. One of those.
I'm calling a buck 50, and 3 TDs. Jacobs gets off the schneid.
He wants that first fantasy win, dog.
Hold on. Do I play you this week? Hold on. Do I play against you this week?
No, I play against Chris. But this is week 4, and this was the week I predicted he would get going from. He would finally get his shit together from missing camp.
You did.
This is week 4.
Did say that. You said week 4. Yeah.
Well, he's gonna do it.
Your dude wears my car, right?
That's me.
Yeah, I play your ass this week.
Yeah, me and you play. Yeah, I'm dude who wears my car.
You don't have Herbert, dude.
The Chona Bowl.
Yeah, so it's the rematch. The rematch of the championship. Yeah.
So, I'll play you this week, so we'll see. Hopefully, I'm 2-2.
I'll say this, bro. I think the Raiders this week, they're gonna have home field advantage. The crowd, Tay and JJ know what Charger rivalry is. Get the team going. I hope no turnovers as JJ gets going, but I think it'll be time to put the women and children in bed, dog, and go looking for dinner. And we win this game 30-27 because Carlson's gonna hit a game winner at one point in this year. And it's gonna be this game.
Carlson is money.
Damn, you got a 30-27.
30-27, bro.
Hey, Carlson might be the only fool in our team that has executed his position, dog.
AJ Cole.
True. Hey, what about the kid that's sitting in front of us with a Janikowski jersey?
Oh yeah, I got him on the camera, bro. He had a Janikowski jersey, bro. Janikowski jersey.
Janikowski was a stud, dog.
He was like our leading scorer one year.
Yeah, it's funny because Shorty's been asking me for longest for a Carlson jersey. I'm like, bro, how you gonna rock a kicker's jersey? Now, seeing that kid, I'm like, I'll get Shorty a Carlson.
I've seen it before, dog. Hey, Janikowski, at least he was a first-round pick that played off for us, dog.
Yeah, he did. Oh my god. Oh,
he did his thing, bro. He might have been drafted way too high, but he played well, dog.
Yeah, he did. So you're saying what? 30-27?
30-27, bro. 30-27.
What did you say, Pudge?
28-24.
28-24.
And you said 30-21?
I said 35-21.
35.
By 14.
By 14.
Damn, fool, you're hurting me right now, fool. Damn.
You know what? I'm going with the history. I'm just going with the history. That's all I'm doing. I mean, don't get me wrong. I hope we win, but
I know what parlay this fool's picking.
For real, fool. 35-21. He don't even pick us to cover the spread, fool.
All I know, dogs, this week I am not adding Colorado to my parlays.
I picked Oregon. I actually, dude, the fact that Oregon covered it, I picked Oregon.
Hey, does Notre Dame rebound against Duke?
Yeah, I think so.
I believe so. Yeah, I think they got it.
I'm worried about was it next week?
The following, the 14th.
2 weeks.
Yeah. The 14th is USC.
The 14th is when they play AC.
And the only reason I'm worried about it is because SC has a bye week.
Yeah, they do.
Hey, I watched SC Arizona State. SC ain't shit, bro. Arizona State gave them all they can handle. No, SC.
Did Drew Pine play? I heard he was supposed to start.
Bro. Drew Pine was the quarterback, and he was putting up points for a while against them, bro.
What was the final score? I didn't even see.
42-28.
That's not bad. 28 points? That's not bad.
But it was 24-21 and starting in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, that's not
you know what?
USC looks weak. Honestly, they look weak on the line.
There's a USC fan, one of our dudes who does the whole content creator thing. He's a Raider fan, but he's also a USC fan. Maybe we'll bring him on that week of rivalry week.
Who did the Raiders play? Who did the Raiders play that week?
Eric. We play. That would be the week before the Chicago game.
Is that the Chicago game?
Chicago's the week after. So what's before Chicago? It's Green Bay. Who do we play that week?
Let's see.
Check, bro. Check. Someone check real quick.
The SC week?
Yeah.
Fuck.
See, what is that?
The Patriots.
Is it the Patriots?
We pay the Patriots. Yeah.
So the USC game is the 14th.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's the Patriots on that Sunday.
Yeah, we play the Patriots. Yeah. Yep. All right, fellas. It was awesome.
Wait.
It was amazing. What?
Canelo fight predictions.
He did text me that earlier.
He did say that.
What's up?
Oh, me?
I know this motherfucker doesn't like Canelo. Let me hear it.
No, I don't mind Canelo. I just don't. You know, I always had my ifs about how he did with the whole Triple G stuff, but
because he's a Triple G fan. We talked about it this weekend.
No, but you gotta give him Triple G some props. He didn't knock him out. He fought him three times, and Triple G took him all 12 rounds every single time.
Yeah, he raised him. He went up to him.
He won the first one. Fuck that. He won the first one.
Bro, he didn't win any of them, bro. He didn't do shit to Canelo.
He won the first one. That's why Canelo waited 2 more years to fight him again. But I don't know. I mean, Canelo. I keep hearing people say if it's a steady, like a flat-footed Canelo, he's gonna get worked.
That's what
I know Canelo struggles against actual boxers. When you go back and
when he doesn't box,
when he actually moves. If you go back, even though he's knocked a lot of them out, the beginning of the fight, he's always struggled against guys who move. Period. It doesn't like you go back and you look. Even Amir Khan, who he knocked the shit out of.
Yeah, once he caught him.
Once you saw the first couple of fights, I always say if Amir Khan was able to take a punch, it might have been a very interesting fight down the road, down the end because. You know, he was moving, he was punching, he was faster than him. Yeah. With Charlo's moving up 2 weight classes.
2.
Yeah, that's 14 pounds. So I was like, I don't know.
That's a lot of muscle, bro. That's a lot of strength.
He's not gonna be as fast. He'll probably be a little stronger. If he did the weight gain correctly and just not get fat. You know, some people just get fat.
We know. Some people just get fat.
Yeah, so I think it might go the distance. I think Canelo's still.
It's gonna be a good fight.
You think it's gonna go the distance? Wow.
I think Canelo will pull it off though. I think it'll go the distance and Canelo will pull it off. I think Canelo won't be actual. I think Canelo's gonna be a little surprised.
By Charlo.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, ugh.
I think if we see a motivated Canelo beats his ass.
Yeah.
But it all depends on what Canelo we see. Canelo has not been motivated for a while, man. I haven't seen him motivated to fight somebody since the British dude that talked about his mama, dog.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The one he knocked out.
Was it Plant?
The one where he broke
Caleb Plant.
The one where he broke his eye socket. I haven't seen him motivated since he broke homeboy's eye socket.
Yeah, Caleb
you notice no one's talked about his mama since, though, bro. Ain't no one talk about Canelo mama no more.
Hey, he's Mexican. You know how we are. You know we are.
Yeah, no. I say Canelo. It goes. I think it'll go into the late rounds for sure.
The late rounds. Okay.
I don't know if it'll go to the decision. Regardless, I think Canelo wins. But I just I don't know if it goes into the. But if he wins like in round 11, like something like that.
If it's a knockout, Canelo knocks him out in the 10th.
The 10th? Oh, okay.
I say 11, but okay. 11? I think they either stop it or I think they stop the fight in 11. If not, it'll go the distance.
Yeah.
Just depends, I guess.
I think Canelo's gonna win, and I think he hears everything that people were saying. He's not the same. This and that. I think like how Pudge said, he hasn't been motivated, maybe, or whatever it is, to actually be the old Canelo who was considered the best. Right now, would I say he's the best? Like, no, not really. There's probably other dudes.
Everybody's saying Crawford's the best, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like Crawford, you got Tank, stuff like
Crawford
that.
Tore Homeboy up the last fight.
Right, yeah.
Crawford destroyed Homeboy.
I think this is the fight where Canelo comes back to being the Canelo we know and knocks this dude out in like the 7th round. Yeah.
If he doesn't do it,
he changed too.
If he doesn't
promoters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's not the zone anymore. He's like championship boxing or something like that.
Is he?
Yeah, he's not the zone anymore.
Yeah, see, I don't even know. Yeah.
If Canelo doesn't come out this fight with that fire, I think he should hang him up.
Right, at that point. But he won't, though. Yeah. Especially if he wins. If he doesn't have the fire, but he still pulls off like a narrow decision, like, don't fight Crawford.
Did you see that?
Crawford's got to come up a lot, though, no?
Yeah, Crawford's got to come up a lot, too. Yeah.
I think Crawford's even smaller than Charlo, I think.
I thought Crawford was fighting at 154.
He's starting to move up, so we'll see.
I think it was at 147.
Yeah.
Oh, so he'd have to come
up. I think it was a catchweight when he fought Homeboy.
When he fought Homeboy. Yeah.
But he's got to come up.
That Homeboy wants a rematch, bro. Like,
he got whooped. That's why. He got worked. Homeboy had no chance against Crawford.
Yeah.
So what are they fighting? They're fighting 168?
168.
168. So
that's gonna be a smaller. Smaller Canelo.
What I trip out is that Charlo looks taller. Charlo looks tall as fuck.
Oh yeah,
bro. He's Mexican, bro. I expect him to be taller than somebody, bro.
He's wiry. Charlo's gonna be wiry.
He's a little. He's
a white redhead. He's a white redhead. A light-skinned redhead.
Max Crawford wiry, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
He's wiry.
All right, fellas.
Yeah,
it was dope chopping it up with you. Hopefully next week when we come on, we are fucking celebrating a victory over these
Victory Monday.
Victory Monday.
I know I predicted him to lose, but I hope we win.
I know you do. I know deep down you do.
I'm just going with the history.
I heard the hurt in your voice, bro.
Right, I did too.
Man.
Yeah. But as always, brothers, I will talk to y'all later. See y'all in the group text. And
all right.
Have a good one, fellas.
Sounds good. Deuces.